My Gavanen, Melodine, and well met indeed. I am Arachir Galadurthan, the head of the budding team behind Divide and Conquer, and I've actually now finally done a little bit of modding towards version 2.2 as we creep ever closer to its release. But here we are again with the Adûnâim. Now, first of all, I must just apologise if the twittering and tweeting of the birds outside my window comes through on the microphone, because I was apparently told yesterday that might be a thing. I have unfortunately recorded this before I'm going to end the turn. I have shown you all the video that preceded this, so I am afraid I didn't receive any of your comments or suggestions as to what I might do. I apologise, but the weekend is the time I have to record these, and the first video goes up on a Monday. So, although actually I could do it a different way around. It's easier this way. It's easier this way. Adûnâim is to marry Aglathel, and they shall have many children. Ningerthel, Adûnâim. Oh, he came of age, and immediately got married. You saucy minx, you. Hitting up the ladies straight away. Well, let's get you to the front. Apologies as well for my voice, possibly. I woke up only a very short time ago, and I've got to squeeze this in before I go shopping today. Everyone's favourite pastime. Who's better? Oh, Kalatar has hella respect, but he's awful at governance, at command. Alright, Sakura, we're going to take you instead. We're going to join with him. Oh dear, my headset's louder than normal. It's very early in the morning, as I say. I also went to bed very late, and I've woken up very early so as to not waste my weekend. But it does mean I am paying for that now as I sit here sleepy deepy. Not a word. Made it up. Oh, we're making more money again. Oh, brilliant. Now, the question, of course, is what the hell do we do with Adûnâim? Oh, actually, no, I think I've answered that myself. We're going to sit in Michael Delving. It's not called Michael, it's called Mitchell. And once Sakura has picked up Indilzar, they'll move north and take Under Towers, which will give us back that northern border. And then I think we're going to press. But we do need to kill both of these, Kuri and Thrir. See what we can do. We are training troops, you may have just noticed, down in the south here. In fact, an entire army appears to be preparing to march. Or you can get some more rangers again. God, they train quickly. 6 turns. It's because they're only available in certain regions, I suppose. So when you can get them, start throwing them out. I've read some of the comments of the Imladris overview, and whilst I don't actually try to forget things, I have completely forget Dornanauson, who was one of the generals in one of the forts to the south of your city of Imladris. And I completely forgot to mention him, so the people that noticed that, kudos to you. I did forget. That was my fault. I stand guilty. But it's okay. I forget something in every video, so people are always on hand to assist. One gentleman has also provided comprehensive guide as to how to beat Imladris, although he does somewhat counter his advice. Because in point number 1, he says, do not take Goblin Town, because Goblin Town does get a last stand script. Yes, that's correct. And he says, and you'll struggle to beat this. But then at point number 4, he says, do not group Elrond, Elladan, and Elrohir together, because they are absolute monsters, and they will beat everything. And then this then leads one to wonder if perhaps only one of those points can actually be true, and thus the other one must therefore be incorrect. Oh, you're going to take ages.
Ships ready.
Go the other way.
Set sail, your will, my lord.
Sacklethor will pick you up.
Yes.
You can lead them.
With honor.
And the people that just trained over there, oh, they've got another turn until they come. We'll take them as well, and we'll head off around here. I didn't realise that the elves are sending, well, one-man armies, but they're still sending them.
My lord, your will, my lord.
Who's this? Captain Onar.
Your head and spit on your neck.
Alright, we are to fight the dwarves now, and we'll bloody well win.
Raise our banners.
We'll bloody well try to win. Battle. To war, my brothers. Shackler the Wrathful is to kill Adûnâim, and we shall hopefully be successful. A very small little tidbit that I wanted to do at more of a personal level, because as I often bang on about, I don't watch very many Let's Plays or very much game content on YouTube at all. My YouTube subscription list, I'm ashamed to admit, is filled with top 10 lists because they're easy to watch when I'm having a bowl of cereal or a sandwich, and they give you often good, nice ideas of films to watch that you may not have seen before and things like that. So I don't watch many game Let's Plays, but obviously, as I bang on about in many videos, I quite enjoy the game Guild Wars 2, and I play it quite a lot. We do have a little guild based on our Discord, but of course I don't do Guild Wars content on the channel, so it's unlikely people will play the game through my channel. But if you are a Guild Wars player and you're looking for something to watch, I recently stumbled across a guild that invited me, actually, courtesy of one of the members of our own Discord, Artemis. And it's a guild called the Krytan Herald, but it is also spawned from a YouTube channel. And so and I must confess that I think she is excellent. Excellent delivery was the thing that pulled me in with her videos. And there's a very nice level of, my brain is really struggling with being awake at the minute, and this is going all over the place. But there's a high level of production quality to the videos as well, and if you do enjoy Guild Wars and you're looking for something to watch, I heavily recommend watching the channel that is of the same name, the Krytan Herald. I'm going to pop a link, very unlike me, in the description below, if I remember, and I would encourage those who do like it to just at least check her out, because she was, and not only that, but inviting, when I was joined into the guild, obviously, or not necessarily obviously, but no one there knows who I am or anything like that. Not that I'm a massive YouTuber or anything, I'm not, I'm totally in the middle. But they've all been very friendly and very welcoming, which is good, because I'm not all that great at Guild Wars, to be honest, and I've been sent many suggestions that I should quit the game for good when I play in the PvP mode. But I'm getting better at PvP, and I just muted the in-game chat, so that solved that problem. But still doesn't stop the people telling me to not play as the ranger that I play as, and to get good. Various things on that, but with more swear words and more flowery language. So she herself has also been incredibly welcoming, and she's spoken. I've now had an opportunity to speak with her in the Discord, and she's just an all-round nice person, and I actually do thoroughly enjoy her content, and so I heavily recommend that the Guild Wars fans amongst you check her out. Not in the pervy real-life way, but you'll have difficulty doing that, I should imagine. So it doesn't matter if that's what you wish for, really. It's not going to come true. The AI is not moving in on us, of course, because I've just remembered that I've attacked them. And we're going to have to move over there. But, oh, well done, you beautiful red and black wearing masters of the bow. Oh, here's a fun little Sindarin tidbit for you. I've recently renamed. Lothlorien had a bit of a jiggle to their roster, as you will see when the Lothlorien campaign started yesterday, or the day before. Again, I've not recorded the Lothlorien campaign yet, but with the order by which I hope to upload these videos, it follows, it will be before this one. Right, you guys move to there. Your army. Oh, it doesn't actually matter if you go like that, does it? No. Okay, says around there. As I hear, you're just gonna die, really, aren't you? Where are you guys? Oh, I completely forgot about you. Right, yeah, you guys move up then. You're going over there. Right, this is what we're going to do then, if they're just going to stand and let us. They will fear us. Move up with the crossbows. So Lothlorien, as I say, have had a little bit of a jiggle, and one of their units needed renaming. Now, it's an elite unit, and you get them very few of them, and you need to decline the alliance to get them. And initially, Hummingbird had given them the name of Karasgalathon Guardians, which is perfectly fine. That is a solid name, and to be honest, I was half tempted to just leave it as it is. However, I did want to give them a little bit of a Sindarin name, because there aren't very many Sindarin units throughout the mod, and I think we should throw Sindarin units where we can. Sindarin names where possible. And so I've renamed them to Berio Ienganaith. Which is, I think, when seen written down, looks awesome. I'll say it again for you. It's Berio Ienganaith. Ngalaith, sorry. And what it means is protect the trees. Now, unfortunately, there isn't really a word in Sindarin for protector or guardian. Now, you could twist Tirith and possibly there might be a way to make it so that guard becomes guarder or maybe guardian, things like it would be a bit of a botched job, but it might be possible. So instead, given that no one really knows Sindarin and no one's going to read that and think, oh, what a stupid name, that doesn't even make sense, I opted to just go for it. So their name means protect the trees, which is the closest thing I could get really to guardian of the forest. Although I've not used the word forest, I've used just trees, as I say. Did they have any archers? I've got some shield bearers moving. Alright, some Nogrod swords are coming for us.
We are ready to strike. Double time.
I've left running them away a little bit late, didn't I? Jesus.
We are ready to strike. Run.
Right, move yourselves in. Get yourselves over there.
We are ready to strike. We are ready to strike. Move out. We wait for battle.
Shitting this bronze guard. Right, they've attacked. You guys are moving around to flank.
We are ready to strike. We are ready to strike. Move out. We wait for battle.
These crossbows are now not really going to be used.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Keep up the pressure on those bronze.
We wait for battle.
Keep firing, keep firing. You're not engaged. Away we go. You're going to hit them. You're going to hit them. You're going to flank up. Oh, they're only shield bearers. So we're not up against Adûnâim's finest. Well, the Bronze Guard are good, but Bronze Guard are walking very slowly, and they're just letting us shoot them. So there are 36 of these. Full volley. Short range. There are now 22 of these. Get another volley. Go on.
We wait for battle. We await your command.
Oh, that one was much less successful. Alright, you guys can now move around. You can hit those scouts, I suppose. Ah, there, we've got a problem there. There we have a problem there. Let's just say there more. Off we go. Don't be firing at will. Right, flank round if they're going to run away from you. Are you ours? Yes, you are. Oh, brilliant. Get involved.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Those raiders. What? What? Bronze Guard are just broken. Oh, now we actually have a rare opportunity here because we are faster than the dwarves. If they do run away, we actually get an opportunity to catch them. And they will rue the day they fled before the might of the Azra Zaire. Oh, those. We need those Bronze Guard to go down, though.
men have slain the enemy general.
Oh, they've
Without
changed
him, his
direction.
troops will lose
Oh,
their will
idiots.
to fight.
Yep, any danger? Thank you. Well, this has been a massacre, really. 10% plays their entire army. All missile units, hold your fire. I don't know what's still fighting. Oh, the team protectors and things over here. Let's move in on those. End this. They spread themselves too thin, these foolish dwarves. And they pay for this in blood. I don't think the Azagel's tomb protectors can run away.
By the victory we have won here today.
That's why they did never break. 146 crossbowmen, well done. Did never break. Again, another stellar example of how not to use English. I know what you're going to ask me. You're going to say, Galu, what the hell am I looking at here? And I would say unto thee, probably something from Gondolin. But Gondolin has 12 houses and a lord for each. And I'll be damned if I can remember their names. So that is a man of Gondolin, or an elf of Gondolin. They're mounted up though, actually, which is interesting. So maybe it isn't Gondolin. Who knows? The creator will tell you.
Your enemies lie defeated.
Excellent.
Continuing tomorrow.
March on.
To glory and a victorious day.
Do we think they're going to attack us?
I'm only here to fight the you galoot.
Because if we can take them in a defensive battle, I'd much rather do that. How many turns till we fall? Linden Diplomat, you're in my way. 8 turns, good God. So, well, Sakala can knock over and assist. Alright, so that solves that problem then. Waiting one more turn for that army. That ranger.
Ships ready.
Give it an end turn, I suppose. They might rise. They might attack us then, given that our army's just crushed one of theirs on their western side. Oh, and Linden are going to attack Harlond. We are going to have to sail around to try and regain. Don't tell me we're going to lose Harlond to one elf unit. It's going to happen, isn't it? You already know. But our army is sailing away already. It will be there shortly. I think it will get there quicker by boat, which is why I've opted to do that. And we'll reclaim the Harlond if we need to.
Your orders, my lord.
We probably will need to. Oh, bugger.
Can you not tell friend from foe?
No, we can't go by the sea.
Go no further.
Maldor is definitely going to attack us, and I'm probably about to lose that army.
Ready.
I forgot that he was there.
I'd never take orders from you.
No. Annoying.
Orders.
Where should we send you guys? You guys could just go on your own, I suppose, actually. We've got a spare general from here who we can use. No, not really. I want to keep generals in those places.
Orders.
Oh, bugger. It's going to be a huge fight over there. And Adûnâim are just throwing troops at us now. They're crawling out of the woodwork.
My lord.
Just move north.
Your command.
We'll worry about who's going to lead you when you get there.
Later.
We are losing money.
My lord. Yes. Continuing tomorrow.
Alright. I think Adûnâim will attack now. Surely. What? What? They didn't attack. They broke the siege and moved their army off. What are they planning? This war with Adûnâim has come too soon. Our infrastructure is not in place to deal with such distances. They couldn't have given us just 10 turns. Just 10 little turns.
Orders.
Look at that army. Good God. Also, the other problem is if you don't really want to fight against the dwarves, you don't really have a choice because auto-resolve hugely favours them. And that guy's going to take Basra without even trying, isn't he?
Ships ready.
And we can barely go anywhere when there are troops in this ship. It takes years just to get around the map. I mean, look at that. He does that journey in like 2 turns when there aren't troops in his... I bet it's those. I bet it bloody is those. I can't disband them while they're on ship. Just throw them overboard. Right, what are we going to do then? What are we going to do here? Because this is just ridiculous. How has Drohar managed to walk all the way through Midthon and just knock up on Buzzradun? You're going to have to go that way, and you're going to have to try and kill him. So good luck with that. Adûnâim amassed an army out of nowhere almost immediately. You haven't got a very good unit over there, though. Someone has to stay behind. 81 of you.
We shall engage.
Oh, 3. Are the odds not in your favour, mate? Yeah. Run away, cowards! Excuse me, sorry.
I'll rip off your head and spit down your neck. Raise our banners!
Do we want that army involved or not? I don't know. Yeah, go on. Yeah, I can control it. This is going to be the next like 4 episodes of just trying to stop Adûnâim from swarming into our land. Make no mistake, that is exactly what they're going to try and do. Angmar is pretty much defeated and they're not bothered about them anymore. Oh, what a lovely hill we've been blessed with. Is this the same army I was just using? Oh, it is, isn't it? Right. We have a nice hill, but we want the crossbows out front because, again, we're attacking them. Archers, you going with them? Control 1, shift 1, can't remember. No, not that one. Shift 1. Lets you group them, but then lets you reposition them if you want to.
We are ready to strike.
I don't think we will need you guys. We'll use like the savages and things. Not savages, raiders and warriors. And the footmen. Line yourselves up. You're going that way, you're going that way. Start the battle. The enemy is directly in front of us and our reinforcements are coming from behind. But they're just in range at the moment, by the looks of it, of our crossbows. They're in range of everything. We've killed 15% of them before they've even hit our line. Right, you guys move over there like that. Pull him back. Oh, good God, our reinforcements have arrived quickly. No! The AI just rushes the enemy without any thought. We're going to have to do the same because that's what they're going to do, so... See. There aren't even any units that we can actually try and shoot over there. So this small dwarven force is actually going to take some kills like because, of course, the AI is utterly moronic.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
And there is nothing I can do about it.
Lose their will to fight.
I mean, look up here. There's enough dwarven warriors up here to do some real damage. Get you guys involved. The AI is so frustrating. I knew I should have just not brought them. Why did I even bring them? Why did I go against my very common sense bone in my body?
Enemy are badly bloodied.
Oh, the Bronze Guard are running away again. can't believe the bronze guard breaks so easily. Stop. They're running. Is everything running? No, there's still a sizable force in the middle here. Azaghal's Tomb Protectors, of course. They're upgraded now as well. Oh, well, there they go. The black tide sweeps across the map and the Tomb Protectors go down. Again, though, they will not run. We have to fight until they die. And the AI is shooting at them. Oh, for God's sake. Stop killing my men! Changes nothing. Still going for it.
The enemy army fleet
Christ for that.
by the victory
He lost
we have won here
661 men, and there were 900 dwarves. Ah. Gimmelzor, the absolute moron, is what he should be called. Christ's sake, why did I bring them? Oh well, it wouldn't be a Gallo video if I didn't make an absolutely stupid decision. Utterly stupid. The loading screen a moment ago, I can't remember if it was actually one when I was recording or not, but it said, no dwarf would ever willingly ride a horse, and none kept animals, not even dogs. And that was from the Peoples of Middle-earth, Dwarves and Men, which is in the appendices of The Return of the King. And obviously that was written far after The Hobbit, where Tolkien describes the dwarven band as riding ponies. And so it's one of those wonderful examples of where he contradicts himself in the later writings. So we take the later writings as fact. Right, there's a large army there, of course, but if we press on Undertowers, we'll force their hand and they'll come and attack us, I expect.
To battle, lads.
Your orders, my lord.
No, not unless I very stupidly don't check who can move first. Oh, I'm going to be the reason that we die. I thought about that as I was clicking. I was like, I wonder if the other army can actually reach Undertowers.
Yes, my lord.
The answer to the question
Yes,
is
my
no,
lord.
they can't. I expect that fleet will now go for Shacklethorpe.
Ready. We can go no further.
How long can hold up for 7? It's going to take longer than 7 turns just to get... End the turn. End the turn. Let's see what happens. Buzz of Doom. Dwarves have turned into marathon runners.
We must make a stand.
And there's the
We are
army.
besieged.
But if I retreat, he won't retreat back to his... No, no. Oh, he did. Oh,
We are
yes.
And your posts. The enemy fleet is upon us.
Yay, the fleet survived.
We should man the oars and retreat.
Shacklethorpe's army didn't go. But we're going to have to get rid of them. They're going to have to land, and that... Shacklethorpe, unfortunately, if that even is his name, whatever the name of our admiral is, we'll just retreat him up the Gwathla River, I think. Oh, what? How did the Chieftain of Adûnâim die? Oh, Adûnâim. I was going to say, good God, I thought Adûnâim were totally safe. Alright, knock them off there,
Taking
and then
the
just
troops ashore.
bugger off.
Fine day to sail.
I can't lose you because of your insane movement distance, but then as you've just seen, their distance is totally
Yes, my lord.
useless
With
when...
honor. Making orders.
Right, so...
All
Your orders, my lord.
to battle. We shall
If we
prevail.
auto-resolve against 3 Dwarven units, how in their favour is this going to be? Oh, no, that is good. That was a favourable exchange.
Glory, honor, victory. My lord, our courage and honor, my lord.
Right, we're going to build an army of our best.
Your will, my lord. Orders, orders. Your will, my lord. My lord. Your will, my lord. My lord. As you wish.
Yes, my lord.
Your will, my lord.
We're running low on the ground on
Your will,
in terms
my
of
lord.
best, aren't we?
My lord. Orders.
Assembling a mighty host. Orders.
You should
Your
take another
orders,
general,
my lord.
actually. Those warriors, get rid of the warriors. Who is... Ah, don't take the faction. Yeah, take the faction
Yes, my
arrows.
lord.
My lord.
See, look at what our armies have become.
Your orders, my lord.
Captain Kuri!
Yes.
I will fight thee, you Gallut! Oh, I changed the select everything to no longer be the A button. Dwarves of Adûnâim. I need... Well, we need to retake Adûnâim, but I'm not sure this army can actually beat this army. Although, I don't know, they're only Adûnâim warriors and things. There are Guardians of Belegost in there, though. Go on then, to round out the video, we'll try.
Marching to war.
We're outnumbered. No, the AI is not controlling 109 men. We are. If we can get him involved, actually,
Yes, my lord.
we are going to lose Harlon to 2 elven units. They've snuck in while we've got the bloody dwarves on our door. This is why we need Forlond. Although if we take Forlond, the dwarves will come through Thorin's halls and they will take it back. We need to use everything to our advantage, so ideally we want to be fighting downhill, but our reinforcing army, I believe, is coming in from this side, and we want to try and keep our army together. So, if we come in from this side, we run the risk of fighting up a hill, and if we come in from this side, we might be able to fight downhill by sneaking around them. Oh, you're not firing at will. Oh, good. There you are. Not interested in you. I just want Kalatar. And he's behind you for some reason. Right, so what are the dwarves doing while we're moving? They are also retreating up here. Bugger. Get yourselves up there. Get onto that hill. Use your speed. Ah, the dwarves are changing position. Use this as an opportunity. Get into a position. We outrange them. I'm sure we will. Yes. Ah, yes. Our Narduba Whip are upgraded and they've got the masks finally. And they look so good. I really like them. You might not like them, but I'm the mod leader, so there we are. Right, now we're going to need to pepper these guys until we're out of arrows. I mean that. We're going to shoot them until every arrow is spent. They have their own scouts that look like they're trying to shoot us. And they're desperate to get our general, aren't they? Who are we targeting here, friends? Oh, good, we are shooting the Guardians. I'm not so worried about their scouts.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Move yourselves into position. You guys. flank around over there, actually. I think the archers are going to handle this.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Yep. Guardians don't like getting shot in the back.
We shall rule these lands.
I think we're going to win. I think we're going to win. Let's just not forget that the TATW are armor-piercing. Oh, and they're only up against heirloom warriors. And... oh, we've turned to face, though. The Narduzagar are taking heavy losses, but... there are 3 units of Guardians of Belagos in this army. No. Guardians are routing. No, don't chase them down over there. It's over. All that remains is wherever their captain is. Oh, that man's standing right there. Kalatar! Take him. Archers, you're fresh.
The enemy general abandons his men. The enemy army.
Yes! Yes, Min Lozir!
Today.
200 kills for Uthios Rangers, 221 Narduba with 138 Natutarik. The Narduzagar falling a little behind, unfortunately. Narduzagar are very good against units that don't have high armor. And unfortunately, dwarves have a really high armor stat, so it immediately puts the Narduzagar on the back foot. But the Tarik and the Nardutarik and the Narduba Wib will deal with anything quite soundly. They're really good units. The Adûnâim do have the benefit, as I've said in their faction overview, which I think I've already done. I can't remember if I did Adûnâim already or not. They have incredible heavy infantry. Right. You performed admirably there, men. Very admirably. What we need, though, is... how much free upkeep can we get here? Is it only 1? 2 free upkeep. Ah, excellent. Right. Chuck 2 of them in. You guys join with them, because you're not really needed now. Now, the army that just landed down here,
Yes,
Adûnâim, God, you're miles away. Just try and get up here. And you guys, you're going to have to go around to Harland. 1, 2, 3... well, you can make it. You can make it. You got 6 turns and you can get there in 5. So let's do it. They're not going to attack us because that one unit will struggle against those 2, to be honest. Oh, and they've only got Telluri Swordman. Right, yes, you've got to get there. You've got to get there so that we don't lose the bloody place. Adûnâim, I'm so sorry. I really want to cheat you forward, but that is just literal cheating. It's my own foolish mistake to have put you in the ship without looking if the coast was clear. Quite literally. With Undertowers in our grasp. Can you guys actually stand outside? Yes, you can. Excellent. Who are we going to leave here? 31 of you aren't going to do much damage. And... join your brothers. Yes. Can't get anything from there, really. Alright, I think... well, I'm going to end the turn there, but let's just take a little look at the world again. See if our wars between Isengard and Mordor are living up to... what we'd hope for. Oh, that's interesting. Achnodiorn has fallen to the Misty Mountains. Dol scrambling to take it back. Or they aren't, actually. Dol are just sitting around doing nothing. You haven't already ceasefire and I've missed it, have you? No, they're still at war. Brilliant. And Isengard, still at war with Mordor. Excellent. Ah, the war really begins. Numbers start to flood to the borders. They can't get Etheland, though. Etheland and Caharandros just will not fall. So Gondor and Dol Amroth are the holding with these 2 little tiny holdouts. But it does mean... unfortunately, of course, the side effect is it will make it very easy to backstab Isengard when the time comes. But I'm not too concerned about that. Angmar are actually holding on. And now that the dwarves are putting some focus on us... as you can see, the land in between that normally would be filled with units marching east... is now empty, as all of their units now muster to head south and come and attack us. But I think we're doing well. I think we're doing well. It's Dunland is the unknown. Let's not forget that I'm not allied to Dunland, and they could well attack me. But I think I'm probably at the point now where I'm stronger than them, and they probably won't attack me. But we can't count on that. There's no guarantee. Mladra still exists though. I didn't realise that. Misty Mountains have got quite a few enemies, even though they only have like one province. Things like that. Caras Gallathon has got hardly any troops. And that army, by all rights, I'm sure, has got enough to take the city. But the elven power skews the auto-resolve so much, they probably will lose. So. But of course, for us, I mean, I'm cheating and looking at the minute, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Let's be honest. I know Hobbiton has no one and Adûnâim has no one, but I want to try and do is head for the mountains as quickly as possible. This is Ered Luin's forge. This is their engine room. This is what is driving their nation. Adûnâim would be nice to get, but Adûnâim is basically ruined and won't help them very much. But actually, if we could take Adûnâim, if we could carve for that with an army that we know that could sit there and hold it. Of course, with the Dúnedain having Fornos, the dwarves have got to come through Bardi Donionac, which isn't a direct route. So. But the big deal at the minute, of course, is to kill
I'm only
Curry.
here to fight the Yagaloot.
If we can kill Curry and move up and take Curtailing, that's where we're going to hold for now. And we'll see what happens. Dwarves might then start flooding through here. But for the moment, that's our goal. And hold at Curtailing, because there's some nice little bridges we can hold there. Which is always a good way to try and defend. But then we're just going to try and push straight through for Thorin's Halls. We need to get this western edge. I'm really not bothered about Linden at all. I mean, yes, they've got these 2 units here, but we can easily send reinforcements around. We would have got reinforcements there even sooner if I hadn't stupidly thought the ships might be a good way to move.
Ships ready.
And I think we could easily get Forlond, but and then we just avoid Círdan for the rest of the game, basically, and let Linden just sit in their capital. Anywho, that is going to be where I do end it, so I could have just pressed the up button. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. I apologise for my sleepy state and the possible poor quality thereon in this video. And until we speak again, dear friends, Navar Naden Perimad Melonin, and farewell.